It's the Regional Radio Sports Network's 28th annual IFD Kickoff Classic. Mike Fleischman here with Mishawaka Caveman head coach Keith Kinder. Coach, just a normal off season, nothing much out of the ordinary happening.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about coming into this season with all the changes that have happened. You know, you see the group of guys for the first time, and there's got to be a lot of uncertainty in that room. So tell me some of the things that the coaching staff at Mishawaka is doing to get the team ready to put a product on the field this season.
Well, you know, we're following all the guidelines set forth by the CDC and our school corporation, which has, you know, been super supportive and offered a ton of guidance. Our athletic department and our, you know, central office staff have been really supportive of us. So, you know, the great thing about this is once you get on the field, you know, aside from, you know, yelling at kids to spread out and social distance, football is still football, and you got to figure out a way to get a team ready to win, you know, football games in the fall. So our coaching staff, while, you know, supporting those guidelines and stressing those guidelines, has done a great job, I think, of still treating it like a normal football season, and our job is to get kids ready to win football games.
Coach, one of the big changes for the Cavemen, no longer in the Northern Indiana Conference, now part of the Northern Lakes Conference. Just another addition in that you've added some teams to the schedule you haven't seen before. How are you guys feeling to be a part of a new conference for the first time?
You know, we're excited about the opportunity. I think it's going to present several challenges throughout the course of the season, but you know, hopefully we'll be able to, you know, present some challenges to our new opponents as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun coaching against guys who I consider to be good friends and who I respect a great deal. I just got done telling Paul, I think it's 7 of the best coaches I've ever been around in this NLC conference. So, you know, we're excited about the opportunity to be added to that, and hopefully we can help add to the great tradition of that conference.
Coach, let's talk a little bit about the guys on the field. First, on the offensive side, you've got an all-conference quarterback, Justin Fisher, coming back after a 1,200-yard season through 17 touchdowns. Tell me a bit about some of the goals on offense, some of the keys, and some of the guys you're really looking for leadership and production.
Well, you know, with what we do offensively, you know, our biggest goal is to, you know, possess the football, control the time of possession, eat up clock, and then put points on the board at the end of possession. So I think in 12 games last year, you know, we punted something like 14 times. So we don't want to punt the football. We want to get 3-4 yards every down and move the chains. And we got a really good offensive line back. All 5 starters return for us. Like you mentioned, we've got a quarterback back, and our fullback is back as well. So we're expecting to be able to move the football offensively, and defensively we've got some new faces. But Devon Parker in the secondary is an all-state player from his junior year, and he's going to be a force, and he's been our best leader so far in camp as well.
Coach, you've got 7 days before the season kicks off on Friday. What do the Mishawaka Cavemen need to do between now and then to be ready?
We just got to get better every day. We're behind because June and July were different than they've been in the past. So just like everybody, I think the focus is on, hey, let's get better every single day. Let's continue to develop some depth. We're not very deep right now, and that's the big thing that we've been focusing on is, you know, with the uncertain times and unsure of who may be at a practice from day to day, we got to have depth, and we got to be able to plug people in, because it's going to be a battle of attrition. Who can survive and keep the depth and stay healthy and all those things. So those are the things that we've got to stress the next 6 days.
That must present an extra wrinkle for the coaching staff as well, a little bit more of uncertainty about depth than maybe previous. What are some of the things that you and your coaching staff have been challenged by throughout this new reality?
Well, I think the biggest thing that we've kind of decided is, you know, we typically want to throw a ton of things in and install a bunch of things, and what we've kind of decided was, hey, let's figure out a way to be good at 3 or 4 things and have a lot of people be good at those 3 or 4 things. So instead of let's have you know, our whole offense and our whole defense installed by game 1, and only 11 guys on each side of the ball are comfortable with it. Let's pare that down, but have a lot of guys comfortable. So that's kind of been our stress. That's a little bit different, but you know, it's obviously been stressful for everybody. But we're excited to be playing football.
Yeah, everyone in the world had to learn maybe some things that they didn't know before. What is it about the game of football? What can the game of football teach us, not only about this present moment, but what can the game of football teach young men as they prepare to enter the larger world?
I think the biggest thing that football teaches us is adversity and how to respond when things don't go your way, because there's never been a football game played, at least that I've seen, where something bad didn't happen to both teams in the game, whether you won the game or lost the game. And so football is a game of adversity, and it's a game of mistakes, and it's how you respond to those things. You know, if you're going to pack it up and give up, then you're not going to be successful. So I think that we've learned that, hey, if something's worth fighting for, then we're going to fight for it, and football's worth it. And so we're willing to go the extra mile, to wear the mask, to socially distance, to do all of those things so that our young people can play this great game.
That's Coach Keith Kinder of the Mishawaka Cavemen. Coach, thanks very much, and good luck this season.
Thank you.